this tutorial, we're going to take a look at some different passing situations. In this first one, we have players 1, 2, and 3 in a line. We'll highlight number 1 and see that his starting position is at 0 seconds. And in this case, the coach already has the puck in possession. We'll have number 1 advance to the red line, and as the coach has taken the puck at 0.1 seconds, we must add 2 timing points to his timing line, extending the last timing point to the right to the point where we want to make the pass. And again, we must make the pass before the player gets into position to take it. As you do on the ice, you must lead the player. So we touch pass, we touch the player, and in this case, number 1 takes it. He'll take a puck down into the corner and stop. With player 2, we're going to show you a one-touch passing technique where, again, this player has taken the puck at 0.1 seconds. We'll add 2 timing points to have him start at the correct time, and that will be when number 1 crosses his center ice line around 3 seconds. And number 2 will start, make a few strides, make a pass to the coach, number 23. And on the ice, he will continue along as the pass comes back to him without controlling it, a one-touch pass by the coach. And number 2 will now continue and skate down into the corner and stop beside number 1. Now to check the timing of all that, we press play. And if the passing timing is correct, you will not see a change of speed by the players. Both number 1 and 2 both get their pucks onto their sticks and without changing their speed. Now the third situation is a situation where number 3 will start a little bit later. We'll move that timing spot ahead till number 2 crosses the red line, and then we'll start number 3 skating. He'll skate ahead a couple of strides, passing the puck to the coach. But this time we want the coach to hold on to the puck because number 3 is going to go all the way down to the blue line and cut in towards the middle. So to create this, we must add 2 timing points to the coach. And we can see that he takes that pass at 8:11, so we add our 2 timing points because that player is going to have to get all the way down here till about 11 seconds, about this point, to where now we can make the pass, get it on time at the blue line. He's going to cut inside on that pylon and then line up beside number 1 and 2. Again, we'll check that, the timing and all that. We're going to viewer and watch the skating speed of the player as they take their passes. Again, if your timing is correct, you will not see any change of speed in the skaters as they take their passes. This time the coach holds on to the puck and hits the player right on time inside the pylon. Now the next situation that we're looking at is a situation we have 2 players in movement moving up the ice. So again, for number 4, we'll add 2 timing spots to his, and we'll start him skating when the first 3 players have finished their skating action at the top of the screen, at around 10 seconds. And because number 5 doesn't have a puck, we just have to slide his starting position ahead to 10 seconds so that both players 4 and 5 start at the same time. Now, we're going to move number 4 ahead to the point where we want him to make the pass. Now, if he was to make a pass now laterally, 5 would have to slow down to get that pass. So like on the ice, we make the pass there, but the player will actually be ahead of him when the puck gets to him. So you can see him advancing the puck as the player moves along in his skating pattern. Now, 4 must move ahead of number 5, again, so that the puck is advancing as the player skates into the position where he takes the puck. And if our timing is correct, both players will arrive at the blue line at the same time. It's important to note the angle of the passing here for both passes, that both passes are moving ahead towards the player. So again, let's check the timing on that. We'll slide that ahead. You can see the passes are on the tape, the players don't change speeds, and both players arrive at the blue line at the same time. The third situation we're going to take a look at is making an area pass. And this is where in situations you use this where you're flipping a puck to an area, or if you're having a difficult time making a pass directly on the tape, you can use this technique, and it works like this. First of all, we're going to move player number 9 into the position we want the puck to come to, and the coach down in the corner is just going to place a puck with using the dump feature out into the area that he's skating to. So we can see that that player gets to that position at about here, 18.4 is about the time we want the coach to dump that puck or place an indirect pass right in front of that player. So we touch the ice, we touch the X to fix that puck in position, and now we can see and check the timing of that to see exactly when that puck gets to the same area as the player does. So it's pretty close. Now, if we can check that, we go back to action mode, we touch number 9, we touch the take sign, and you can see here in the top right that it tells us that the player is there a little bit too early, so we have to slow him down a little bit to 19.5 seconds. Then we can advance and take the puck. We'll now have number 9 advance in towards the net. We'll have him shoot. We touch the net, and then we'll move him down beside the net to show an indirect bank pass technique. So now we touch the coach, number 8. We'll put 2 timing points on him to make it look natural, that he's not going to go get that puck right away. We'll slow it down. We'll give him about 1 second. And then we'll move ahead slowly to get that puck. We move him, and then we slow down that last timing point to slow down his skating. We can now take the puck, and we shall add 2 timing points to be able to make that bank pass at exactly the time that we want to, so that the player can skate onto the puck. And we'll make that pass about 21.5 seconds. So we use the dump feature. We touch the ice, the first contact against the boards, and then the second contact right in front of him, touching the puck to freeze it in that position and move the player ahead to touch it. Again, now when we take it, you can see that the player is, again, a little bit too early getting there, so we must slow him down to 22.7 seconds. And now we can move the puck and the player into position and take the puck here at this time. We'll now have the player turn back up the ice as we're going to make another dump pass or an area pass into position. Now, when making a pass, it's best not to put it onto a skating line. As you can see, it's very hard to see. And that in your thumbprint, you want to be able to see exactly where that puck goes. So we'll use the undo button, and we'll move him a little bit, and we'll put a dump pass now a little bit past that skating line into an area where player number 10 is going to take that pass. We will now check to see exactly what time that puck gets there, and you can see on the left-hand side of your screen that that puck gets there about 25.7 seconds. So that's the time that we'll want player number 10 to arrive to that spot to be able to take that pass in stride and shoot it. So we now advance number 10's timing line to start him around 21.5 seconds, and we'll bring him around to the point where we want him to take that puck. And again, we're going to advance that to the point where he wants to get that puck at 25.7 seconds. And we can then adjust his starting point as well to have him going the speed we want. But we'll test this first of all and see what that timing looks like. And you can see that player might be a little bit early to that puck, but we can test that again. We'll go into action mode. We touch number 10. We press take. And we're going to take it and shoot it at the same time. And we're going to choose slap shot, so we go down to his timing line. We touch the last black timing point. We'll choose slap. And we'll have him come in and skate to the net and stop, and have number 9 come in and stop as well at the net. Now, we're going to check that timing. We'll go into viewer. We'll slide this back the other side, and we'll just see how the timing looks on everything. The first pass, he picks it up, shoots it, goes down, indirect pass on the tape. Player comes around, the puck is right there when he's there, a hard slapper to the back of the net, and all the timing looks just fine.